आपका बर्थडे कब है? जान है इनका प्यार यहाँ की शान है हो प्यारी सजाओ से वो दिल बहलाता है सागर पूछा नैया से नैया पूछा के भैया से
Change it quick so you can make sure that I have a little delay.
Let's see, maybe. Yeah, no, he just turned around. He just said it's
Sound check, testing sound, 1 2 1 1. Testing sound, 1 2. Sound check, testing sound, 1 2. Sound check, testing sound, 1 2 1 2. Testing sound, 1 1 1. Sound check. sound 1 2 1 2 sound check. Testing sound 1 2 1 1 1. Sound check testing sound 1. Sound check testing sound 1 1 1 1 1 1. Testing sound. Testing sound 1 2 1 2 1 1.
जो हमको संग है तो तेरा तू मेरा दिल तू मेरी जान तू मासूम तू शैतान तू मेरा दिल तू मेरी जान.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2 3.
Sound check testing sound 1 1.
साहिब की जय।
Seetal, Assalamualaikum. Good morning to each and every one of you. On behalf of the family of the deceased brother, Ramharack, Seetal, I want to say welcome to each and every one of you to this funeral service that is being done in accordance with Caribbean traditions. Many years ago, in the early part of his life, I'm sure he would have had the connection to a family that have been practicing the traditions, the religion of Sadhguru Kabir Sahib and the saints. Many of you all may not be aware about the Kabir Panth. First time probably in a Kabir Panth funeral, but Panth just means following or path, and Kabir means Sadhguru Kabir Sahib, who appeared very miraculously on this earth in the year 1898, and he spent 120 years means that he parted from the world in 1580. So approximately around 622 years ago, Sadhguru Kabir Sahib descended on the earthly plane in a miraculous way. And our forefathers brought the teachings in the form of Kabirpant religion, following. Not really a religion, it's a way of life that believes in some fundamental truths about the purpose of human life and the journey of this human life as presented by Sadhguru Kabir Sahib. We call him Satguru because he was what you call a true guru. And some people say Santa Sadhguru. He was also a great saint of the medieval period in India. And his family, many years ago, those who were connected with his family and idea, know we have done prayers and we are here at the eternal behest of our Guruji, Mahan Sri Dr. Devchandas, who is now passed away, and he did prayers for his family some time ago. Hence, that connection had been established, and the family reached out to us to perform this funeral ceremony for our dear brother who has now left his physical framework and now is moving on to another realm of existence in his journey towards what Kabir Sahib said, moksha, or real freedom, or freedom from avagavan, freedom from coming and going. So this basically why we are here today. I have with me a team of people who are doing this funeral, all my Guru Bhai, Guru Bahine. We have Prindaji Sahib, or Senior Mahan Sahib, who is the son of our Guruji. We have the son-in-law, Rupdev, Hari Dutta, Mahan Sahib, Rupdev Suplam, myself, Kumar Sahib. We have Sharon Das, and we have Ankit, grandson of our Guruji. So we are pleased to be duty-bound to perform this rite because it's an important function, not just a spiritual function, a sociological function. We are dealing with families, we are dealing with connections, association, and we are all according to Kabir Sahib, Sab Janam mein ek bij se sabse mitti ek. We have all come from the same seed, despite our religion, despite our religious fluctuation, race or whatever. And we are body sabse mitti ek. We have all bodies are made from the same earth. So Bole Sadhguru Kabir Sahib ki jai. So we will have our opening prayer, and then we will have pujan, purification. And while all the various vidhis or steps are taking place in this funeral service, we will have appropriate bhajans that will depict what these steps are all about, and we will share the gist of the meaning. So you will feel part of this ceremony. And one fundamental thing about these ceremonies, we are seeing a body lying there, lifeless. But it doesn't mean to say that he's not existing according to our teaching in a different dimension, which you call a Shuksham Sharir or Linga Sharir, some people say, where he has a different type of sensation. He can think and feel things in a different way. Not that, like the way we hear and feel and experience thoughts and our own perception or experience. So it is hope in a funeral ceremony, there's nothing you can do but to really give your love sincerely, give your heart and give your prayers and give your forgiveness if it's applicable in any case like this, right? So we want to now move on to our next step in our funeral ceremony, which will be open prayer or prostrations to the Guru Parampara, coming from Sadhguru Kabir Sahib to our present Guru. Bole Sadhguru Kabir Sahib ki jai.
Sanskrit Adi Adali Ajar Achin Purush Manindra Karunamai Kabir Surati Yoga Santayan Dhani Dharmadas Chudavani Nam Sudarshan Nam Gurpati Nam Pramod Gurwala Pir Keval Nam Amol Nam Sudat Sanehi Nam Hak Nam Pak Nam Pragat Nam Dheeraj Nam Ugra Nam Daya Nam Ranmani Nam Prakashmani Nam Udita Nam Mukundmani Nam Panshri Hajur Ardh Nam Sahib ki Daya Char Guru Bansayalis ki Daya Manshri Devchanda Sahib ki Jai. Sab Vidhi Mudh Mangal Karnam Ardhya Shesh Sakal सत्य नाम सम नाम नहीं वरदायक गुरु के सुमिरन मात्र से नाशक विघ्न अनंत कासे सर्वारंभ में यावत है सत्संग गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः पूजा गुरु को कीजिए सब पूजा जहि मानी जब जल सींचे मूरत सावा परत्रयदायी वंदो चरण सरोज गुरु मुद मंगल आगार जय सेवक न हो भय भव सागर बेहार ये सतगुरु साईं की प्रतक द्वारे प्रगट दर्शन दीजिए स्वामी सुनो बिनती मोरी भरी जाओ वंदन कीजिए गुरु नयन भरी भरी ढहत है शनि
Alaska. He had descended from Amarlook, the eternal kingdom, to open the doors of delusion. The window in the sky is beautifully decorated, and the infinite twinkling lights are glowing. The devoted Amini bows to the lotus feet of Sadguru. Dharmadas, please rejoin us. O Sadguru, please grant unto the soul the freedom from the world of delusion. Purification of the main devotees and also preparation of the body. So we have some Gyan Guru, which gives us the secrets of the body as taught by Sadhguru Kabir.
धर्मदास बिनवे कर जोड़ी साहिब सुनिए बिनती मोड़ी काया गुदरी देखो संजो अगम सिंगारा चांद सूरज जो पे बंद लागे गुरु प्रताप से सोवत जागे शब्द की सुई सुरति का दौड़ा ज्ञान की टोकन सिर जन जोड़ा अब गुदरी की कर होशियारी तार न लागे एक बिचारे सुमति का साबुन सिर जन धोई सुमति मैल को तारो कोई जिन गुदरी का किया बिचारा सुजन भेटे सिर जन हारा धीरज धुनि ज्ञान कर आसन सत्य को भी सहज सिंहासन युक्ति का मंडल कर गजनीना प्रेम भावड़ी मुर्शिद जीना से निषेध देव कविमाला दया की टोपी जन धर्मशाला महर मतंगा मत वैशाली मृगशाला मन ही तोड़ाती निश्चय ज्योति भवन जनेऊ अजपा जपे सुजाने भेऊ रहे निरंतर सद्गुरुराया साधु संगति करि संकट छुपाया लौकी लखती निरांजोरी क्षमा कराऊं पहिर बहोरी झोंकी में कला सुख तस्मरी प्याला की गई मौनी उदास कुबरी कलह निवारी ममता कुत्ती को ललकारी युक्ति जंजीर बांध जब लीना अगम अगोचर गिर की चीन्हा वैराग त्याग ज्ञान निधान निर्वाणा दुर्गम चक्रवर्त मनसा पूर्णा ब्रह्मयज्ञ प्रकट कर मूला संशय शोक सकल ब्रह्म जाला आज बचे मारा दिल का दर्पण दुविधा कोई सुरय रागी भरता होई शून्य महल में तेरी दे अमृत रस की भिक्षा ले दुख सुख मेला जग का भाव हृदय के घाट बहाओ तन मन शोध भया जब ज्ञान तब लख पावे पद निर्वाणा अष्ट कमल दल चक्र सूझे योगी आप आप में पूछे पिघला पिघला के घर जाए दुश्मन नारे रहे गहराए ओम सोहम कंठ विचारा वर्तनाल में किया संहारा मन को मार गगन चढ़ जाए मान सरोवर गए नहाई अनहद नाद नाम की पूजा ब्रह्मराग देव नहीं दूजा छुट्टी गए कश्म कर बजले था यह नयन साहेब को देखा अहंकार अभिमान बिगाड़ा घट का चौका करो जियारा चितकर चंदन मनसा भूला चितकर संकट कर में भूला श्रद्धा चवर प्रीति कर धोखा नौतम नाम साहेब को रूपा गुदड़ी पहिरे आप अलेखा जिनयन प्रगट चलायो देशा साहेब कबीर प्रकस जग दीना सुर नर मुनि सब गुदड़ी लीला ज्ञान गुदड़ी बड़े प्रभाता जन्म जन्म के पातक जाता ज्ञान गुदड़ी बड़े बध्याना सुलख पावे पद निर्वाणा संध्या सुमिरन जो नर करही जरा मरण भव सागर तरही कही कबीर सुनो नर दासा ज्ञान गुदड़ी करो प्रकाशा माला टोपी सुमिरनी सत्य गुरु दिया बख्शी पल पल गुरु को बंदगी चरण नवाओ शीस भव भंजन दुख परिहरण अमर करण शरीर आदि युगादि आप हो चारो योग कबीर नमो नमो गुरुदेव को नमो कबीर कृपा नमो संत शरणागति सकल पाप होए छाड़ बोलिए सद्गुरु कबीर साहिब की जय।
Okay, brothers and sisters, we now have placement of flowers, malas and arti. So firstly, the principal members who are performing, the male persons, 5, will do their part as instructed by those items. And then we will invite others to do arti.
हंसा छूटे बाज जो कोटि सिंह का जोर सुमिरन दीन दयाल का पहुँच गया निज भाव। आरती करो आज सतगुरु की, तन मन भेंट चढ़ाऊं अब की। आरती करो आज सतगुरु की, तन मन भेंट चढ़ाऊं अब की। ममता छोड़ो मैं अब सबकी, प्रीति करो सतगुरु चरण। ममता छोड़ो मैं अब सबकी, प्रीति करो सतगुरु चरण की। मेरा नाम नेम से करो, प्रेम सहित अनहद धुन सुनो। सुमिरन नाम नेम से करो, सुमिरन नाम नेम से करो, प्रेम सहित अनहद धुन सुनो। सुन सुन धुन तेरे आगे चढ़ो, सहस कवल जल पानी बढ़ो। सुन सुन धुन तेरे आगे चढ़ो, सुन सुन धुन तेरे आगे चढ़ो, सहस कवल जल पानी बढ़ो। शाम स्वेत तक आगे चलो, बन के नाल के भीतर घुसो। शाम स्वेत तक आगे चलो, शाम स्वेत तक आगे चलो, बन के नाल के भीतर घुसो। वहाँ से प्रकृति धाम संभालो, ओम बंसी की धुन पड़ रही श्रवण में बंसी की धुन पड़ रही श्रवण में सोहम सुनी देख उजियारे सोहम सुनी पुकारे सोहम सुनी पुकारे कंसन रूप देख उजियारे वहाँ से अमर पद लिया सत्य नाम धुन दीन सुनाए वहाँ से चली अमर पद आई वहाँ से चली अमर पद आई सत्य नाम धुन दीन सुनाए अधर्म का नाम खालिया अलख या गम का नाकालिया अलख या गम का नाकालिया जहाँ वीर अद्भुत पिया आगे को फिर सुरते भाई धाम अनामी गई समाए आगे को फिर सुरते भाई आगे को फिर सुरते भाई धाम अनामी गई समाए अभी दयारती करे बनाई भेद दास कोई संत बनाई अभेद आरती करे बनाई अभेद आरती करे बनाई भेद दास कोई संत बनाई नहीं वहाँ ढाल नदी पकवाती सदा आरती बहुविधि गाती नहीं वहाँ ढाल नदी पकवाती नहीं वहाँ ढाल नदी पकवाती सदा आरती बहुविधि उमंग सहित परशादी थी चरण सेव चरणामृत पीती चरण सेव चरणामृत पीती उमंग सहित छिन्न छिन्न सत्य गुरु रूप निहारो पल पल सत्य गुरु हृदय धारो छिन्न छिन्न सत्य गुरु रूप निहारो छिन्न छिन्न सत्य गुरु रूप निहारो पल पल सत्य गुरु हृदय धारो सुरत शब्द संग आए जागे सतगुरु तेरी लोन की ताह सिंधु कोई आप ही कभी पानी है उलटी कहे को अब की बेर उबारी मेरी अर्जी की मैं अब की बेर उबारी मेरी अर्जी की मैं अब की बेर उबारी आई थी वही देश में भई परदेशी नार आई थी वही देश से भई परदेशी नार मर मार हंसा छूते बाज जो कोते सिंह काजू सुमिरन दीन दयाल का पहुँच गया निज धाम। शब्द सिंहासन पावन तुम हंसा बैठे आय हो। शब्द सिंहासन पावन तुम हंसा बैठे आय हो। शब्द सिंहासन
ผู้ใดดีดีไม่ดีจบไปพอแล้ว
माटी का खिलौना माटी में मिल जाएगा मान मेरा कहना नहीं तो पछताएगा माटी का खिलौना माटी में मिल जाएगा मान मेरा कहना नहीं तो पछताएगा मान मेरा कहना नहीं तो पछताएगा
Certain toys will again mingle with the earth, Kabir Sahib says. Obey my words or else you will surely regret. You gaze at your beautiful form and forget your real self. You are proud of your wealth, your youth and bloated ego. One day the soul will fly away alone. All friends and blood brothers. In a moment, all relationships vanishes. Garlands of diamonds and gems, velvet bodices and silk sarees, your other treasured belongings will all be left here. In life, the human bird as precious as diamonds. If you have wasted in sleep, O foolish one, you will regret later in chairs. Kami says, listen dear devotees, it will not be easy to get a bird like this human body again. you are also requested if you want to do come and view the body quietly. Now you don't have to do RT, but you can just view. All those who not accustomed to RT who don't want to do RT, you can also come and look at the body. Right. So at this point in time, so feel free. Once I will allow you, even if other things are going on. Okay, just do it quietly. So we are reached this point where we are going to do two very significant part of the procedure, this funeral procedure. Many of you know, Kabirpan followers have one ritual they do following the funeral service, and that is what is called Bilasi or Chilawa Chauka Alti, which is going to be held next week here. And we're going to use this coconut in that Chilawa Chauka. In his present configuration, he's lying there. He cannot do this for himself. So we, through the grace of Guru and Sadguru Kabisai, we are going to offer this coconut on his behalf, as if he's offering it. So technically, you may not think that he's offering it, but through the grace and blessings, right, of Sadguru Kabisai, this coconut is being offered for him, and then it will be used in the Bilasi or Chalawa Chauka Arti at a subsequent date, based on specific timing, days, count, and or also moonlight phase. So it's a very exact science that we're using here. So Man Sahib will, and also he will offer what you call a tinika. Two sticks will represent good and bad actions, right? Good and bad karma, which all has to be given up to enter to that gateway of Waterloo, which is the home of the soul. So Kabir Sahib is saying in a Saki that I hai so jayega Raja Ram ka fakir koi singhasan chadhi chala chale koi bandi jat janje. When who has come will go one day, whether he's king or pauper. But the difference is, right, one will go sitting on a throne and one will go tied to chains. So it all depends on the law of karma, two factors that determines the transition beyond this human platform of life. That is the law of karma, the grand law of karma, which incorporates the law of retribution and compensation, and also the law of last thought. What you have in your last thought when this body leaves. And usually your last thought will be all the things that you do in your life. Those are the things that you attach. So we're going to offer this coconut as part of the ceremony, which will represent the human body. The coconut have specific parts that is going to be offered at the chauka, and it is hoped that through the prayers, the soul or the jivatma will be granted a pathway beyond this physical plane as it transitions onto that immortal plane, which we call Amarlok, the place where there is no death. And Sadhu Kabir Sahib has a bhajan. He says, Santo, so nij desh hamara, jaha jai fir hansan aave, bhav sagar ki dhara. He says, O saint, such is our country. On reaching there, the liberated soul does not return to this whirlpool of delusion. So this is the teachings of Sadhu Kabir Sahib. Sadhu Kabir Sahib speaks significantly on death and dying. And the philosophy is of the saying says, when you are born to learn how to die so that you can begin to live. In other words, it is death that really gives life its meaning. The conquest over death has led man to search for what is there beyond. Sometimes when we see a funeral, we all are living and we are here. But we have to ask ourselves how we ourselves will reach our end. Sadhu Kabir Sahib says, during your lifetime, you must ask these questions. He says, Kahan se aaya jeev yahan, kisme jai samai. Find out how the soul got into this body. And find out also how the soul is going to exit this body and where will it go. And he said it is better to know where you are going long ahead before you depart for a journey. Similarly, if you're going anywhere, America, Europe, anywhere, you know where you're going, it's always better. You don't need a guide because you have seen that country. He said with your surety, dikata dikanalagi mitigai sakal andesh. When you look in the correct direction under the guidance of his Sadhguru, your vision becomes clear and all the darkness goes away and you begin to see where you're going. So you're not lost, you're not a lost soul in this world, in your evolution to moksha. So Man's Eye will be doing that, and the group will be singing some really wonderful bhajans to depict this event. Bole Satguru Kabir Sahib Ki Jai.
झंडा रूपा देवका दुई पर्वत के संग साधु पिछारी शब्द को दृष्टि कमल कर संतो सो निज भेष हमारा संतो सो निज भेष
There is neither sunrise nor sunset nor day or night. Yet without light, radiance prevails. This is the country where the soul actually goes. There is the lower creation of the 5 gross elements, and 3 moods of nature do not exist. Neither is there the delusion of Maya nor the traditions of people, family and relatives. In that country, Sadhguru Kabir Sahib says, there is neither hunger nor thirst, nor cold nor heat, nor happiness nor sorrow of this world. There is no suffering, no agony, no mercy, nor are there any pitfalls of sins and virtues. There is no recognition of high and low race, neither is there any distinction of color, caste, and there is neither concern nor neglect, nor are there any rules and regulations. Kabir Sahib says, oh brother, it is a place of real peace, and a place beyond description, the beauty of which is infinite and far beyond the 3 worlds. So Guru Kabir Sahib shares with us a wonderful Saki, Jis marne se jagdare, mera man anand, marne se hi paiye, purana parmana. He says, this death that many people fear is a source of joy to me. For one who discovers the art of actually dying, he reaps purana parmana, complete and supreme bliss, if you can understand. He further says, marte marte jag moa, avsar moa na koi, avsar par joi mare, fir nahi marne ho. He said, people are dying over and over again. And in colloquial way, to express it, he says, and none has learned to die properly. So only when you learn to die properly, it means living your life in a particular way, so that you could really die, exit in a very auspicious way, not in a way that you are scared. So people who can discover the art of dying will cease to die, and they will go to this land of the immortal abode, Waterloo. So at this point in time, we will have two things taking place simultaneously. Our Mahan Sahib, Senior Sahib, will bring a message on this occasion of our brother passing, and during this time, we will have what you call a jholi. Jholi means in Hindi means alasak or bag. And one person will walk with a jholi and one person will walk with some rice and flowers. One fundamental aspect of living and dying is the art and the capacity to really forgive people. Sometimes we forgive, but sometimes in our mind, we have not really let go of that concept of forgiveness, and we haven't forgiven from our heart. So this year, if at all our Bhaiji here has done anything to you that you need to forgive him before he goes, now is the time to do it through your thoughts. And he can feel the sensation of those thoughts. And if for some reason you feel that he needs to forgive you, you need also to reciprocate that on both sides. Because he cannot do that. So we, Sahib who is presiding here, we are doing that through our prayers and requesting, right? Or you could just send your blessings if you have no bad feeling towards him and you have had no conflict or animosity. You can also use this opportunity to send your love through this rice and flowers. This will be put in the coffin and he will go with those things. Okay, so I invite Prem Sahib to give his message on this special message on this occasion. And while that is going on, very, very silently, we'll pass the jholi around. Boliye Sadhguru Kabir Sahib ki.
Bandagi Sahib, Seetal, Assalamu alaikum, pleasant good morning to each and every one. Our group is here today continuing the tradition of our Guru, Mahan Sri Devchand Das Ji Sahib Satlokwasi, in conveying our condolences and supportive wishes, and to conduct the traditional rituals as requested by the family of Mr. Seetal. So we join you in remembering his life, and we recall that we will come to the same stage in due course. We all therefore want to support each other and be attentive of what we can learn that may contribute to our own spiritual progress. So I'd like to just recall a few verses from different scriptures that would support our effort this morning. One verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita says, "Na jayate mriyate va kadachit, nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuya, ajo nityah shashvatoyam purano, nahanyate hanyamane shariri." And the gist of this verse is that the soul is never born. It does not die. The soul always existed and will always exist. Only the body is subject to birth, change and rebirth. And so the soul also takes different bodies as is necessary for its evolution. So in the Bible, in John 14:2-6 of the New King James Version, it says, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also." This is just like our teachings about the Guru. In the Anurag Sagar of Sadguru Kabir Sahib, it is written about the creation. Satya Purush jab gupat rahai, karan karan nahi nirmavi, samput kamal rah gupta saneha, puhupamahi rah purush videha, ichha keen anch upajaye, hansan dekhi harash bahupari. This says, roughly translated, when Satpurush lived in latent form. Satpurush is another word that we would say God. He had not created the body and matter. There was no matter, there was no space, there was no time, there was nothing. As oil is hidden in the lotus, in the same way, Satpurush used to be hidden. And in his will, he created all the souls, and looking at them, he felt very happy. So this supports the statement made earlier that the souls always were, always with the Satpurush, with God, and will always continue to be. Another verse of Sadguru Kabir Sahib says, I think Kumar Sahib just mentioned it, "Jis marne se jagdari, mera man anand, marne se hi paaye, puran padam anand." And it says, "The death of which the world is afraid brings peace to my mind. It is only through death that one can find permanent peace." And another one of song of Sadguru Kabir Sahib says, "Mayavi sansar jamela, char dinu ka mela, khel gaya koi khel raha hai, ye sapno ka khela." Now what this says is roughly, the drama of worldly illusions is a place of 4 days. In other words, we are here for, metaphorically, 4 days. There's 4 stages of life. Some actors already performed, and some are on stage now. So we are on stage now, and some are gone already. This is a play of dreams, Maya. And some of you might be familiar with Ramayana. So in Tulsi Krit Ramayana it says, "Prathama bhagati santan kar sanga, dusar rati mam katha prasanga. Guru pad pankaj seva, tisari bhagati aman, chauti bhagati mam gan gunagana, karai kapat tajigan, mantra jap mam dridha vishwasa, pancham bhajan so ved prakasha." I just chose these few because it relates to exactly what our instructions are for living. This says, keeping in satsang with our Guru, listen to his discourses about God, Satpurush, be of service to him, and keep constant remembrance of God by mentally chanting his Naam which is given by the Guru. This is why Guru is so important, and why most of us have baptism or initiation or what they call christening and so on. So Sadhguru Kabir Sahib also says to Dharmadas, who is the chief person that we follow, in Anurag Sagar he says, Kalahi jeet hansalai jahi, avichal desh purush jah ahi, jahan jai sukh hoy apara, bahuri na ave yahi sansara. And this says, overcoming Kal, he takes the soul to the motionless plane where Sat Purush is, where God is. Reaching there, one finds infinite happiness and is freed from coming back to this world. So in a nutshell, the Satguru comes from that place, like we will point out, just like we came, the motionless plane, what we refer to as Satlu, to give us the Sat Updesh. The Sat Updesh is, who is the creator? What is the creation? Who are we? Our body, mind and soul. What is our objective in this life? How do we live? How every thought, word and deed can be executed so that at the end, he, the Satpurush, the Sadguru, can escort us back to that motionless plane. So in our tradition, this is the teaching. The Guru guides the soul to its home. When and only when the soul is ready, the Guru or Sadguru escorts the soul to its point of origin, Satlu. So on behalf of Sahib, Mom and the Mahants and our assistants here, we offer our condolences, our support in the future too, and our best wishes as we join with you in prayer, seeking the grace and protection of the Sadguru for our departing brother and his family. Thank you very much. Sahib Bandagi.
Brothers and sisters, at this point in time, we will be asking one family member to come here and say a few words, and during that time the Jodi may come back, so we will look and see where it has reached, and we will also be placing okay. Yeah, so the Jodi on one man's side says it's not compulsory, so I'm not called my idea to say a few words. Right, there's anyone who wants to say something and feel passionately to say, you can come at this point in time. Just don't be very long. Yeah, if you also want to come to put flowers, anything like that, right? Okay, sorry about that, right? So anybody who wants to come, view the body or even offer the flower, they can do that. But just do it silently while our brother here is bringing a few words on this occasion.
Sitaram, everybody. I'd like to say something on behalf of my mother, who unfortunately could not come here because of health issues, but as you all know, she loves everyone here very deeply. She loved Uncle Molly, and with all of her strength, we were trying to figure out a way for her to come, but it just wasn't possible. So she's watching on the TV right now, so I'd just like to pass her love for her brother and the rest of the family. And I would just like to say, you know, Uncle Molly was a good, loving man, a good father, and a good uncle. And I just wish him his Atma blessings. And thank everybody for coming here today and supporting the family. Seema did so much. She helped she did everything basically for us because we were coming away from New York. And thank everybody, my cousins for being here, and my daughter Radha, who came here from New York, and my brother Derek. So again, anyone who came in, I saw some people come in late. I didn't get a chance to come to see Uncle, so you guys can feel free to come and offer a flower and do arati still. Sitaram. One more thing, also I'd like to say something on behalf of Auntie Joyce and her family as well. She's not too well and she'd love to come say something. So I just want to say something on behalf of Auntie Joyce that she loves Uncle Molly deeply as well and she will miss him.
We're going to sing one of the songs which you might have in the leaflet with you, and it's popular, Chor Jhamela, Jhunka Jhamela. And the gist is that we are to leave this world of confusion, says Kabir Sahib. And he says, I will take you across in a moment of time. जो तिलमा ही तेल है जो चकमक में आग तेरा साई तुझ में जाग सके तो जाग छोड़ झमेला. You can join if you have a copy. छोड़ झमेला झूठा जग का छोड़ झमेला झूठा जग का कह गए साहिब कबीर पार लगाऊंगी एक पल में तुलसी के रघुवीर छोड़ झमेला झूठा जग का भूल भुलैया तेरे साथ नाम गुरु को सांचो नाम गुरु को मन में बसा ले आज तू अंदे लेकर नाम गुरु के सूरदास के शाम हरिये सूरदास को शाम हरिये जन्म जन्म के पीर छोड़ झमेला झूठा जगला तेरा मेरा दिन भर करता पर तेरा कुछ नहीं पर तेरा कुछ नहीं माटी का यहाँ दिल निसारा मिलेंगे माटी नारी मीरा जी की गीत भुलाया मीरा जी की गीत भुलाया सबको जमुना तीर छोड़ झमेला झूठा जग का कह गए साहिब कबीर पार लगाऊंगी एक पल में तुलसी के रघुवीर छोड़ झमेला झूठा जग का छोड़ झमेला झूठा जग का छोड़ झमेला झूठा जग का। बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय।
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate the opportunity to say a few words on behalf of a very good friend of mine. Noli, well, I used to call him Guru. There's a few of us here used to call him Guru, and he used to call me Sadhu. I have about 43 years experience in friendship with Noli. I came from Shogwana State here in 1980. And since at that time, he was one of the first guys in the area that I came in contact with. And we have had a steady friendship from since that time until his last day. There's a scripture that I would like to read here because we used to spend a lot of time, sometimes upstairs, downstairs, debating and exchanging ideas. Especially, he is a guy who loves spiritual topics. He always did. He loved singing, listening, and sharing also. So we used to sit down and discuss things. Although we were of different religious persuasions, it was never a problem. We never had arguments, but we understood each other. And that is the connection that me and Guru had. This one in particular, he had mentioned to me once that if he were to leave this world before me, that he would want me to say a few words, and there was one particular scripture that he wanted me to read. And this is taken from Ecclesiastes chapter 3. And it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to reap. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. There is a time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. There is a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. There is a time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to fear, tear, and sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. Now, embodied in this scripture here is almost all the different emotions and things that a human goes through in this life. He also told me, he said, this life is just like that flower. Just like that flower. We grow up with the correct molding, watering, sunlight, sunshine, all these things that were created by God. These are the things, but humans need to help in molding this plant so that in due time, when the time is right, it will flower. Now, no matter how beautiful that flower is, no matter how sweet that flower smells, very soon you will see that flower will wither, dry, die and fall to the ground and return from whence it came. There are a lot of memories that we share, and I'm sure most of you that are present here who knows Noel, we have always known him to be a respectable guy. He was always kind. He was generous. Anything that he has and you ask him for, he was willing to share. And so I would like everybody and join in with the members of the family, the members of this group, the Sahib and all the others in asking that if there is anyone here who has anything against our brother, that we find it in our hearts to forgive him and to join together and to keep his family in prayer, especially Avril and Christy. Those were the two people that were most important to him in this life. He gave everything. He went all out for those two, and I would really like to implore each and every one of you to keep them in your prayers and to assist them in any way possible in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your kind and inspiring and wonderful words, Raju. We are about coming to the end of our ceremony. You have something to say? Uncle?
Seetal, good evening everyone. Today, we're saying farewell to a member of the family. Unfortunately, he has to go. We joined this family, the Ramdin family joined this family over 50 years ago. Fortunately, my sister-in-law Sumati and my brother Baldas were able to attend this funeral service. But we were always welcome wherever this family meet. We spend many happy years, time, hours and moments here together. Wherever we meet, we always have a happy and enjoyable time. What my family get today, nobody should be sorrowful. What he get today, what we call death, is the fiercest thing on the face of the earth. You know why? Everybody going to get it. It's not like a cake that you can give somebody half, some of them and someone get it. What is life? I want to challenge everybody here this evening about life. That is my favorite topic that I compiled and I mastered it so I could divulge it without any script. What is life? Ask yourself the question, what is life? I will tell you what is life and what you must do with life. Some people might agree with me, some may not. The most magnificent creature that ever graced the face of this earth is man and woman. And the most destructive creature that ever graced the face of this earth is also man and woman. You see, man and woman have a mission that they want to accomplish that they will I believe they will never accomplish. What is that mission? That mission is to create life. Man and woman endeavor has tried to formulate the components that consist of life, but they have failed. However, they were able to manufacture some of the components that consist of life. What you must do with your life? You must eat, drink, and be merry. Live it up and have no regrets about it when the time comes to leave. But never, ever, as often as possible, to give praises and thanks to the Lord that brought you here. You don't live by the year, you know. You don't live by the month. You don't live by the week. You don't live by the day. You don't live by the hour. You don't live by the minute. You don't live by the second. You know what you live by? You live by something called a moment. You know what is a moment? A fraction of a second. When the long hand and the big clock do so tick before it leave here to reach here. You germinate and you terminate. You have been a good audience. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, brother. So at this point in time, we want to do the last part here, where we will what you call
we have something called Bira, Prasad or Parwana, which we call a passport. And when we have the chowka, we will explain a little more about Bira Prasad and Parwana. And we're going to give this to him for him to go with. And we will also offer the Tinaka, do we? Yes, and the Tinaka, Bira Prasad. And while that is happening, we will sing our final bhajans, final bhajan, and Pierre will give you a gist of that. It's a sort of a departing bhajan. And then we will ask for final viewing, and then we will leave for the cremation ground, Waterloo. Okay, where this body will be, all the primordial substances of this body will join that inexhaustible storehouse of nature. Okay, so we'll ask our brother now to sing with bhajan, and we will do this final procedure. And the family will obviously talk about the chowka and all the invitations and so forth, and give you the date and time of that chowka, which is the final ceremony following the funeral. Holy Guru Puri Sahib, thank you very much for your attention and your participation in today's ceremony.
This just before I explain the song, do the Saki. Guru Mukta Vah Jeev Ho, Chaurasi Bandi Cho, Mukti Pravan Deh Guru, Jam Se Tinka To, Kapat Ke Bhugat Khol Ke, Nirko Prabhu Ki Or, Pan Jal Chu Mukt Ke, Jam Se Tinka To. The song we're going to sing is in the leaflet that I hope you all have the copy of. It is entitled Chalo Hansa Sataloka Hamara. And it says briefly, O Hansa, O soul, let us go to our true home. Let us leave this world of delusions. In this world, time is the king. He has spread the net of karmas. The 14 regions are within his mouth. He devours all in entirety. He gathers and burns the sheets of the souls and reincarnates them over and over again. In that place, in that immaculate place, where the flower of the celestial melody blossoms, the souls dwell in endless sport. The light of millions of moons and suns cannot equal one hair of the Supreme Soul. In that place is the city whence the streams of nectar ever flow. Kabir Sahib says, listen, O Dharmadas, behold the wonders of the court of the Supreme One. So you can join with us in this last song. झलके ज्योति झिलमिला बिन बाती बिन तेल चहुदिशी सूरज उगिया ऐसा अद्भुत खेल चलो हंसा सतलोक हमारा छोड़ो यह संसार हो छोड़ो यह संसार हो यह संसार काल है राजा यह संसार काल है राजा कर्म की जान पसार हो यह संसार काल है राजा कर्म की जान पसार हो 14 खंड सेवा के मुख में सब ही पुकारत आभार हो सब ही पुकारत आभार हो कोई ना खरीदारे चार बार कोई ना खरीदारे संग धरिया और को कौन विचारे हो, और को कौन विचारे हो। सुर नर मुनि सब चल बल मारी, सुर नर मुनि सब चल बल मारी। छोरा सिनेदार हो, जहाँ बैठे ज्योतिषाद कहराय हो, ज्योतिषाद कहराय हो। आकार रूप काल वर्णो, आकार रूप काल वर्णो, अनंत भान उजियार हो। श्वेत स्वरूप शब्द जहाँ फूले, हंसा करत विहार हो, हंसा करत विहार हो। ओ दिन चांद सूरज छिपी जय रे, सूरज छिपी जय रे। एक रोम उजियार हो, वही पार एक नगर बसत है, बरसत अमृत धार हो, बरसत अमृत धार हो। कहे कबीर सुनो धर्मदासा, कहे कबीर सुनो धर्मदासा। लाखों पुरुष दरबार हो, कहे कबीर सुनो धर्मदासा। लाखों पुरुष दरबार हो, कहे कबीर सुनो धर्मदासा। लाखों पुरुष दरबार हो। बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय।
Okay, brothers and sisters, we have finished all our vidhis or parts of this ceremony. So we are now ready to depart for the material, and I've been asked to announce that on Tuesday evening at 6:30 we'll be having the Chalawa Cholka Aarti, and you're all invited. Okay, so right here, the setup will be a little different. So we ask you to come and witness this important last rite that we will be doing for the departed brother. Okay, so we depart. If anybody wants to view, we welcome now, and we are ready to go to the cremation ground. Okay, we'll have the closing prayer while we do your viewing. Let's do the closing prayer. Everyone, we have just one moment to be silent so as we conclude the ceremony.
नमो शब्द रूपी सोहे जगत करता, दया पाल स्वामी सबे कष्ट हरता। विशालम कृपालम विशालं कृपालं धनीयन्तर्यामि विदेहं स्वरूपं कबीरं नमामि विदेहं स्वरूपं विदेहं स्वरूपं विदेहं स्वरूपं बोलिए सद्गुरु कबीर साहिब की जय।
Yeah.